My name is Aiden and I'm 21 years old. Well, I'm kind of at the beginning because I couldn't really come out to everyone yet, so it's pretty hard, but I'm planning to start my transition soon. I think it's really great that you guys do this because as much as it means for me, I think it means a lot to other trans guys too, or just trans people in general. It's really needed in our world right now because not a lot of people know about trans people, I think, or a lot of people don't know what it means really, and they get confused by it. I signed up for this because my country is really transphobic and homophobic, and I thought it would be really great to talk about it so people would know. I came out to my mom, but not anyone else in my family, and I came out to her because I knew that she would support me. I came out to some of my friends too. To my mom I came out by letter because it was much easier. To my friends I just said it out loud. My mom, she accepts it like 100%, but you know, it's kind of like a taboo, like we don't really talk about it that much, and it kind of hurts, but it helps that I know that she accepts me as who I am. I think it's hard for her to hear that that I'm not a girl. My dad, I don't know how he would react, like, you know, like losing a child. I think he would take it like that, like losing a daughter, and I don't know how to tell him, and I don't even know if I could tell him bilateral like I did with my mom. And my other relatives, well, they are kind of homophobic and transphobic, so I don't know when I will get the chance to tell them, but I think soon I should. I can't really be myself at home because, you know, I kind of I have to hide it because only my mom knows, and when she's the only one who is home, then it's fine. I will talk like I'm a guy, and she will act like I'm a guy, but in front of my dad and my brother I just can't because I know how they would react. The exception in Hungary, it's, you know, it's like it's not even there. Like people don't talk about transgender people at all. Like in the TV you can't hear anything about it. Maybe like you know, on YouTube and on the internet you can see articles, but honestly, like, I found 2 YouTubers who are from Hungary who talk about this. So not a lot of people hear about things like this, and I think that's why it's hard for them to accept it, because they don't even know what it is about or what it is like to be transgender. They don't understand it, so it's really hard. And like, you know, I can't really go to places because I feel scared. Hungary is not an open-minded country at all. They really don't accept people like me or people in the LGBT community. So it's just so hard to be yourself here. You can't really be yourself here. I think if more people would speak up in Hungary and like talk about being transgender on the TV, you know, like celebrities or something, they would help so much because people would see it and people would watch it, and maybe then they would start to understand it. In Hungary, in the hospitals, you can't really even go there because I've heard so many stories about, you know, transgender people going to the hospital for help and they don't even know what transgender means. So it's pretty hard, and I only know about one gender therapist in Hungary, and he's in Budapest. And like for people who don't live in Budapest, it's really hard, you know, to contact with him. Like for me too. When I was in school, I wasn't out because I couldn't come out because of the people's reaction, and I saw how mean people were to each other. And we had, you know, some people out, but like being gay, and I didn't know anyone who was transgender, so I just couldn't get myself to do it. So I wasn't out, but I saw how people treated other people who were like that. I don't think that I would have felt safe there, because so many people were bullying, you know, other kids who were different. My teachers weren't accepting at all. So I actually knew a girl who came out as gay, and they really didn't accept her, and not even the teachers, and they didn't help her, and they made fun of her actually. There are not a lot of people on the TV who are LGBT people in Hungary. Like, you know, here it's like when they kind of discover that a celebrity is gay or lesbian or just belongs to the LGBT community, they just hide it, because they can't take, you know, people bullying them and saying mean things about them. And here, if it gets out, you can lose everything you have. I think they avoid LGBT people on the TV because they think that it would have a bad effect on people and kids. I'm not sure why, but I think that this is why they don't have LGBT people on TV. And you know, they don't even understand what it is like, and they don't try to make people understand what it is like. So they just don't show it because they think it's difficult, and they don't know how people would react to it. I really think that it would make a change if we would have, you know, more, not more, but like LGBT people on TV, because I think people would get, like, you know, interested in it, and they would try to understand it more if they would see that there are people like that. Because right now they just think that there are no people in Hungary who belong to the LGBT. So I think it would really make a change to talk about it. Actually, I don't really see a change in 5 years here in Hungary, because they don't really do anything about it. But I'm really hoping that there will be some kind of change here. But you know, seeing these kind of things and seeing how people react to it, it's just, I really don't think that there will be any change here at all. In 5 years, I'm hoping that I can be myself, like really myself, and I don't have to hide anymore. But I don't know if that will be in Hungary. Any transgender people who are out there, you just have to be strong. And I know how hard it is, and it's hard to come out to family, to friends, and whoever is there. And it's really hard to live your life like this, but you can do it. Like, I could do it, and anyone could do it. And we are pretty awesome, so you should, you know, accept yourself.